Alright guys, Frogagi here and welcome back to the brand new video. Here we are, 7 Nights Rebirth will be the topic. On today's video, we're gonna deliver two things. So first of all, we have another brand new code. Make sure to check out my description below and pin comment for exact details how to use the code, especially if you're an iOS user. Also in my description below and as a pin comment, you will find information until when the new code is active, and as well you will find all active current codes. Keep that in mind. After this, we're gonna cover two official beginner guides that I really think it's important that we go through together, and I believe it will be super helpful for everyone. So let's go, let's restart. Leave a like, subscribe, your opinions in the comment section below. So to use the code, make sure to go into the settings, account terms, coupon, and this is the brand new code. The code is chainsickle. I don't know how to pronounce it for 1,000,000%, but here it is. Again, you can copy paste it from my description below and pin comment. No worries about that. So we got two hero summon vouchers. Make sure to now go on your mail, and here it is. Yeah, 2 free single summons on the standard banner. I will take this. I can officially confirm that the 6 more codes are incoming, so look forward to that. Make sure to subscribe on my channel with notifications on so you don't miss any type of new codes. Now, let me talk about the 2 official beginner guides. So first of all, we're gonna cover official beginner guide related to common but special heroes for power-up dungeons, and as well common but special heroes for Castle Rush. I believe these 2 game modes are really important, that you know what type of units you wanna use, on what type of units you can invest so you can destroy both of this content. It's really important. 100 million hearts, a legacy reborn. Greetings, this is CM May. We believe you are facing challenges across various content, including raid, power-up dungeons, infinite tower, arena, and the adventure. That's why we prepared this guide series to look at the optimal heroes for each content. This time is the common but special heroes for power-up dungeons. Let's go. So common but special heroes with so many skills in 7 Nights Rebirth, including status effect immunity, buff removal, and debuff removal, it may be difficult to determine which heroes are truly essential for your deck building. Let me go straight to the point. You can always check out, like, for specific heroes using filters by tapping the magnifying glass icon, etc. By now you should know this. Now, let me go into this part. Yeah, I believe this is the part that we are more interested than the first part. So what type of heroes we can use in each content? UE, you can use it on fire, water, earth, light, darkness. Gold, not so much. Then we have Yuri. For her, we can use her against earth and light. Ariel against fire and gold. Hevenia against fire, Lanya against fire and water, Pengyan against water, Jane against water and the light, yeah. Jupi as well. Ray, we have the water and the darkness. Cleo, you can use for water. Chloe, water, then of course light, darkness. Carrie is for water, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Yvonne, you can use it on the earth stage. Sniper as well. Joker is really good at light battles against light dungeons. Soy against light and darkness. Leo against the darkness and the gold. Lucy against the darkness. Asura against the gold stage. And Victoria as well against the gold stage. So now roughly you can see what type of units you can use where. But let's go in more details about all of this. The first particle dungeon is dungeon guarded by Lavahorn Pookie. The formidable boss monster uses its magma hammer skill to inflict continuous damage burn debuff and deals an additional damage with magma meteor skill. To defeat Pookie, we recommend using the Ice Cold Crowd Control Freeze effect. Heroes with a continuous damage immunity, burn immunity, really useful UE and Ariel. Heroes with Crowd Control Freeze, they're a must here. Lanya and Hevania. Tip, you can also use legendary spike, obtainable as a check-in reward. Keep that in mind as well. Then we have the water particle dungeon. The tenacious boss monster uses the Respite of Tears skill to inflict crowd control freeze debuff and deals damage with raindrop headbutt skill while recovering its HP. We recommend slowly chipping away its HP with a continuous damage poison effect. So everyone who can do that poison, like Jane, Juppie, Ray, Cleo, all of these units you can use. Tip, if you don't have heroes with poison effect, please consider using normal Cylops. Also, heroes with a crowd control immunity, freeze immunity because he can freeze. Lanya and Feng Yan are really good for this. And heroes with the debuff, unable to recover his Claw and KT. That will be also important, so he won't have survivability. Earth Particle Dungeon. The Earth Particle Dungeon is guarded by Rock Eater Pookie. This Rock Heart Tough Pookie uses the Rock Drop skill to inflict a crowd control stun debuff. To defeat this monster, we recommend using continuous damage burn effects. So Yvonne is really good for this because of stun immunity. Also Sieg. Heroes with continuous damage burn is Jury and Sniper. We also recommend using legendary Rachel. We all have it. We got it from the beginning. And legendary Jave and legendary Velika, obtainable as check-in rewards. Then we have Light Particle Dungeon. The Light Particle Dungeon is guarded by Star Touch Pookie. This boss monster passive skill, Curse of the Stars, has a damage nullification and inflicts the crowd control shock using the Light Judgment skill. To defeat this electrifying Pookie, we recommend using heroes with a higher number of attacks and continuous damage. So for the crowd control immunity, shock immunity Chloe is the best for this. Heroes with buff removal Joker Soy. Heroes with multiple attacks Joker. So Joker here is like one of the most valuable units for sure. Heroes with continuous damage, Poison, Jane, Juppie, Ray, Cleo, all of these units you can use. We can zoom in a little bit. Jury and Sniper for the damage burn, and continuous bleed. You can use Leo, Soy, Ray. You can use also Bidam Legendary for this battle. And then we have the Darkness Particle Dungeon. The Darkness Particle Dungeon is a pitch dark dungeon guarded by Dark Delinquent Pookie. This boss monster inflicts defense reduction debuff using the Curse Wave skill and also inflicts continuous damage death using the Curse Ball skill. To defeat the Pookie, we recommend using the continuous damage bleed. Heroes with a continuous damage immunity, that immunity, which is Leo right here. Then debuff removal Chloe, Lucy. You can also use legendary Rudy, obtainable as a check-in reward. And here you have more options like Bidam, Leo, Soy, Ray for that bleed damage. And then we have the Golden Dungeon. That's Luxurious Dungeon guarded by Rich King, Slime King, Pepe. Using a Gel Explosion skill, he deals 99.999 3 times of piercing damage on the 5th basic attack. To defeat the Pepe, we recommend using single damage dealers within the time limit. So Ashura, Leo, they can do that defense reduction debuff. We also recommend legendary Rachel, Ace, which will be sent to your in-game mailbox upon account creation. We got it already. In addition, legendary Vanessa, obtainable as a check-in reward, can be useful as well. Heroes with buff magic damage boost, Victoria. Buffing magic boost, also Ariel is really good for that. And Jury is that amazing single target damage dealer hero. Also, you can use legendary Pascal. So that is pretty much, in short, overall official recommendation of the characters you want to use in each dungeon. And now I really want to talk about the Castle Rush as well. So let me start. So with the Castle Rush, every single day you will have different opponent, let me say it like that, through the week, right? And then it goes into the circle every single week. So let me go boss by boss, mission by mission, whatever you want to call it. So I believe on Monday we have Guardian Castle is protected by Rudy of 7 Knights. His skill Ray Shield grants link effect to allies as well as a barrier equal to 10,000% of his defense. The link effect of Ray's shield evenly distributes damage taken by the affected ally to all allies, reducing the total incoming damage by 10%. The barrier absorbs incoming damage up to its shield value. However, damage absorbed by the barrier does not count toward your score. To effectively counter Rudy's Ray shield, you will need heroes with buff removal skills to eliminate buffs with like Link and Barrier. I believe Joker might be good for this one. Yeah, okay. Also, due to the Castle Rush damage resistance effect, physical damage is reduced by 90% in Guardian's Castle. So please do not use physical damage dealers here. So it's best to use magic attack dealer heroes when tackling this castle. Heroes who perform well in Guardian Castle. So heroes with crowd control immunity, stun immunity like Yvonne. Sieg is also really good for this. Heroes with buff removal like Joker, Soy, Noho. Recommended magic attack dealer heroes are Sarah and Ariel. And as well, legendary Ruri available from check-in rewards is also a great choice. Now, Tuesday we have Fodina Castle. Elaine uses Heaven's Wrath and Empress Wrath, both of which inflict the crowd control effects such as shock. Additionally, Rook, who is positioned in the backline formation, uses Javelin to grant all damage immunity for 2 turns to 3 allies, including Aileen. To overcome this, it's crucial to use heroes with buff duration reduction to shorten the turn-based duration of all damage immunity instantly. Also, due to the Castle Rush damage resistance effect, physical damage is reduced by 90%, making magic attack dealer heroes essential for conquering Fodina Castle. So yeah, these first two stages, you need to use that magic attack dealers. Heroes who perform well in Fodina Castle. Heroes with crowd control immunity, shock immunity. Here it is, Chloe. Heroes with buff duration the reduction, Sarah. And recommended magic attack dealer heroes like Ariel and Ruri again is really good for this. Then we have Immortal Castle. Rachel's skill, Phoenix Strike, reduces defense and all attack. To deal significant damage under these conditions, you will need heroes with debuff removal skills to clear those debuffs. Additionally, one of Rachel's skill effects, Continuous Damage Burn, deals damage equal to 80% of the caster's attack each turn. Make sure to watch out for this ongoing threat. Also due to the Castle Rush damage resistance effect, physical damage is reduced by 90%, so using, again, magic attack dealer heroes is crucial. So here are the recommended heroes. Yui, Ariel for burn immunity. Heroes with debuff removal like Chloe and Lucy. And recommended magic attack dealer for this stage is Sarah, but as well, Ruri is really good for this. And then we have That Castle. That castle is protected by Delons of the 7 Knights. Delon's skill, Deadly Slice, is a single target attack that deals tremendous damage. If Deadly Slice defeats an enemy, it triggers again automatically with 100% chance, making it a serious threat. To survive his deadly attacks, you will need heroes with physical damage immunity and taunt skills to redirect or absorb damage. Additionally, when an enemy is defeated, Delons gain 4 stacks of damage nullification, significantly boosting his durability. Please be extra cautious. On top of that, he can inflict crowd control silence, which disables skill usage. That's why bringing heroes with crowd control immunity, silence immunity is essential for this battle. Also, due to the Castle Rush damage resistance effect, magic damage is reduced by 90% in that castle. To defeat Delons, you'll need a strong physical attack dealer heroes. So for me, Tio should be just fine for this. But we also need other characters. Heroes who perform well in that castle. Heroes with crowd control immunity, silence immunity like Cleo and Jin. Heroes with taunt and physical damage immunity, Lee. And recommended physical attack dealer, Feng Yan. And as well, you can use legendary Rachel and Bi Dan. Also try Theo. Like, it should work just fine because you need a strong physical attack dealer, and he's one of those for sure. And then I believe for the end, yeah, we have actually 2 more. We're gonna see. So we have Ancient Dragon Castle is guarded by Jave of 7 Knights. Yeah, okay. Jave's skill, Draconic Fury, has a pierce effect that ignores damage immunity and deals 120% of the caster's attack as damage each turn through the Dragon Flame effect. The Dragon Flame effect is considered a type of continuous damage burn, so it's crucial to bring heroes with burn immunity. Jave also uses Furious Descent, a skill that applies crowd control stun, so you want to bring heroes with stun immunity to counter it. Additionally, Jave has a 25% chance to trigger counter attack, which guarantees 100% crit rate and adds 500% critical damage when it activates. To prevent devastating critical hits during counter attacks, bring heroes with crowd control blind effect. Also, due to the Castle Rush damage resistance effect, magic damage is reduced by 90%, so having a busted or really good DPS physical damage dealer will do just fine. Heroes who perform well. Heroes with crowd control immunity like Ivan. Also, you can use Sieg. Also, heroes with continuous damage immunity, burn immunity like Yui and Ariel. And heroes with crowd control blind, Mei. Also, we have here Feng Yan and Rachel as recommended physical attack dealers, but as well, for sure, we can use Theo. He's working well for me here. But I need to try also those other characters like Feng Yan. I need to build him up and see. Plus, can use more Rachel here. But I use like Rachel, Theo together, and then I play around with everything else. A little bit different combo. Blizzard Castle. Blizzard Castle is protected by Spike of the 7 Knights. Spike's skill, Frozen Strike and Ice Quake, apply the crowd control freeze effect. When a hero recovers from the freeze status, they take ignore defense damage equal to 40% of their max HP. Additionally, another hero Chancellor, grants Spike the Force of Blizzard and Blizzard Breath buffs with this pulverized skill. This buff significantly boosts Spike power. Force of Blizzard grants plus 100% crit rate to all of Spike's active skills. Blizzard's Breath grants plus 500% crit damage. To conquer Blizzard Castle, you'll need heroes that can remove these powerful buffs before Spike deals massive critical damage. Also, due to the Castle Rush damage resistance effect, magic damage is reduced by 90%, so having a strong physical attack dealer is a way to go. So we need heroes with crowd control immunity, freeze immunity like Lani and Feng Yan, heroes with buff removal like Joker, Soi, Noho, and recommended physical attack dealer, the same story like previously. And I believe, yeah, this is the end. We have Hell Castle, Chris skills Dark Slash and Dark Whisper. Apply the Death Effect. The Death Effect deals damage equal to 20% of the target's current HP every turn, and once it's stacked twice, the target dies instantly. Additionally, when Rook or Chancellor are attacked, they reduce Chris' skill cooldown. That's why it's crucial to apply Focus Target to Chris, who starts the battle with reduced HP. Make sure to bring heroes like single target attack skills to effectively deal with him. Heroes who perform well in Hell Castle, that is Leo, who has a death immunity. Heroes with focus target Ashura, and recommended single target attack heroes, which is Yuri and Jupi. And use the legendary Pascal and legendary Shane. Both of them are available from the check-in reward. So guys, pretty much maybe I'll do one more video with some official guide that I want to share. Then we're going to continue me trying to pull Kagura. But I definitely wanted to cover this. I definitely wanted to share with you guys the official beginner guide so you know for 100% what are you doing. Okay, that's it guys. Thank you for the support. Leave a like, subscribe, your opinions in the comment section below. And yeah, see you next one. Bye, love you.